Kagurabachi, because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. I'm sorry, I felt emo. Might delete later. Kagurabachi chapter 92 just dropped, and it was pretty good. We got some, again, I never get tired of Kagurabachi action. Like I've said 1,001 times, 1,002 times, 1,003 times, Hokazono is the GOAT when it comes to new gen manga of creating panels, of action panels. I think Sakamoto Days, Dandadan, I haven't read Dandadan in a while. I think the last chapter I read was chapter 100, and it's been a while. I want to catch up to it and maybe do some weekly reviews on it. But yeah, I think Dandadan, Sakamoto Days, and Kagurabachi have some very good action panels and have very creative uses for paneling. I know there are other manga out there, but I think, these three are the ones that I've read, and they're the ones that have really good paneling. So yeah, that's really good. I really liked the action sequence in this one. I really liked how Hokuto just literally spilled the beans. I don't know why he did that. He's just a really weird guy. I think he just wanted them riled up. Like, the other guy said, I forget his name, like the leader of the bad guys. I forget his name. But yeah, I think he really just wanted them riled up and was like, yeah, so I'm the one that Gon did your old comrade down. I took him down. This is my sorcery. He can control puppets, essentially armored puppets that he controls remotely to do the dirty work. I understand why, because he got his hand chopped off in like a minute, like 1 minute in, and it was like not even a minute in. Like the battle started, and Uraha said, "Fuck this shit, this is going," and he tore that thing off. So yeah, and yeah, he literally just spilled the beans and he got them riled up. And I like the action. I like that inadvertently Uraha and Natsuki make a pretty good team. While Uraha chops off this guy's arm, the Natsuki comes up from behind and like covers him. So yeah, I think they have a really good combo, I think. But I think it's kind of just indirectly. It's not that they're working together. It's just they're kind of indirectly just flowing into each other. Natsuki is a very strong dude. I'm not going to say he took these guys 2v1, but he did 2v1 them and like tossed them through a wall. So, like, the guy is pretty good. And he does make a very solid point in the sense of most samurai are probably pretty weak. And we saw this with Natsuki's brother, the old wielder of Cloud Gogger. From what I saw from the drawing when he popped up, he was pretty bloated. He had a pretty big stomach. Like, he really ate some chips. And yeah, he wasn't in his best shape. And you kind of also see this with Uraha, where Natsuki's like, I've been training, I've been fighting, I've been in there, dog. I have that dog in me. I've been in there, just doing the hard work. And Uraha's been sitting on his ass. He's been in the hot springs. So like, if anyone's a worthy challenger, that's me, daddy. Daddy's here. You know what I mean? So he's really trying to get that point across. And Uraha basically confirms it. He's like, yeah, I've been spending too much time in the hot springs. I've been too lazy. I thought things were just over, and I really just entered my comfort zone. And now, as like the young people would say, it's time to enter my winter arc era. I don't know, man. Young people talk weird. But yeah, you know what I mean? So he really locked in, as the youngsters would say. He locked in and like really went in there and he slashed both of them, Hokuto and like, I forget the name of the other guy. He slashed Hokuto and the other guy, and that last panel had some freaking aura, man. I really liked that last panel where they're just standing there like in a circle, kind of like, haha, this is nothing. We're good to go. Let's keep going. So yeah, I thought that was a very pretty hype moment. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was like, hey, this is kind of cute. This is really nice. And yeah, overall, I really liked I just really liked the action. Again, there's not much to say in terms of stuff that happened in the chapter, and I'm not gonna make a 10-minute long video talking about a fight. It was a really good fight. That's literally all I gotta say, man. I said what I had to say about Uraha's mental state. I said what I had to say about Natsuki, and I really hope that we get to see a 2v2. Very well done. I think this is just the first chapter in like maybe 3 of pure unadulterated badassery between these 4 sword fighters. Yeah, I really hope to see Uraha reaching his prime again through fighting with Natsuki. I think they both take the best out of each other, and I think, you know, they're both gonna do it. Natsuki's gonna really just peak, and he's gonna have to force Uraha to like reach his level, because that's the best they can do. Uraha already lost, I think it was 3 fingers, so it's gonna make it harder for him to perform the EI White Purity style, because as we saw with Chihiro, you need those fingers out there. So it's gonna be hard for him. I really like that panel of him like just grabbing the hilt of the sword with his mouth and just like unsheathing the sword. Oh, that was nice. It reminded me of Guts. That one panel of Guts. I've never read Berserk, but I've seen that panel, you know, in many places. And I don't know if Berserk was inspired from something else, but I've seen like a couple of manga taking that inspiration from Berserk. Again, I don't know if another manga did it first and then Berserk kind of took inspiration from that. I've mostly seen them referencing Berserk. I remember that one panel with Kaneki when he was fighting Furuta. So yeah, I thought it was really nice. I thought it was well done. I'm really excited to see Uraha's fit underneath that white robe. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I want to see Uraha's fit under there. See if he's got that swag on him. Do I talk like an old man? Like, do people say swag anymore? Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. That's really all I gotta say. It was a really good chapter. Natsuki and Uraha are gonna bring out the best of each other. They're gonna catch up, and I want to imagine, gonna wipe the floor with these 2 guys. I think Hokuto is gonna get out of this fine, and I think no one's gonna perish in this fight between this 2v2. Something's gonna happen, and I think the sword master is gonna be liberated. The fight's gonna be interrupted, and they're just gonna like go their separate ways. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this fight. See you next time. Bye bye.